The faster of the two GT classes, Viper is back for the first time since they won this race back in 2000. Overall, Belgian Mark Goossens put the car on pole, and he will start it.
Huge manufacturer presence in this class, Bob. Great start for the SRT team.
And in the GT Daytona class, the largest class in the field with 28 cars and the biggest mix of manufacturers. Starting 33rd in the overall is Christopher Haas in an Audi R8 LM.
And look out for this class, so competitive. As Chris mentioned, we had 20 cars within 1 second in qualifying.
There you have your pole sitters. They're coming around to take the green flag. Let's check the keys to victory here at the Rolex 24.
Well, playing by the rules, the series have merged. New rules have been blended. You got to learn those and learn those quick. We're at the beach, keep digging. Crews have to work really hard to keep their cars on the racetrack. For the past few years, this has been a shootout in the last couple of years, and it really is the strongest horse that wins this race.
There you see the blue fields going across the top of your screen. Those are the Pro-Am classes. Basically, drivers who do not make their living in professional racing but want to come out. They have racing licenses. They have the resources to race with the big stars here at Daytona. Now, in front of a record crowd here at Daytona International Speedway, tens of thousands of fans, not in the grandstands, but down in the infield where you want to be at a road race. We are set to go racing. Gurney drops the hammer, and away we go here at the 52nd Rolex 24 at Daytona.
Four Chevy-powered prototypes leads the field to green. Dixon looks to be inside for Ganassi Racing in that red, white, and blue 02 machine.
First time into turn one, cold tires. It's a cold day. Be careful, boys.
Look at the Delta Wing there. Very different looking car right in the mix.
Oh, fiberglass flying. I should say carbon fiber flying.
Contact between someone out there. Hard to tell from here.
Like a wing end plate to me. It could be anything, though.
A little bit of brake lockup. That's the blue smoke on the entry to the infield hairpin, the first of two.
Grand Marshal David Hobbs told the drivers in the drivers' meeting this morning, he said, you can't win this race on the first lap, but you can certainly lose it.
And we have our first spin. That was at the
Core Autosport.
That's a pole-sitting car in the Prototype Challenge class.
I see no damage to the back, as if someone pushed him off.
In these hairpins, you do get a stack-up effect. It's so easy on cold tires to get a little nudge and lose traction and lose grip and do a quick spin.
I was worried for him there. We had a bit of overnight rain. I thought it might be a little too mucky for him to be able to get out, but he's done it. And now he has a lot of work to do, does John Bennett.
It's a good point you made there, Bob. It did rain all night. He could have got stopped. Watch up in front here. Locked up brakes, you see right there.
All right, there's just a funneling there. 3 into 2 doesn't go.
Oh, he did get a little damage across the front splitter, possibly.
That was our pole-sitting GTLM machine that was in the mix there as well.
Yeah, no damage on the right front corner on the splitter. Nothing that requires to come in, I don't believe.
All day long, we're going to see traffic situations like this. We have 4 different classes of racing together on the same track at the same time. It is action, action, action.
I don't see huge differences on the straightaway right here coming on the banking, but when you get down to that brake zone at turn 1, that's where the real difference comes in speeds.
Beautiful, sleek prototype cars and the very familiar-looking shapes of the GTs all racing together. One goal in mind, to etch your name in the honor roll of one of the world's great endurance sports car classics.
That makes it easy to differentiate. I mean, Daytona prototypes, or any of the prototypes, I should say, are not cars like you see on the street. Anything that looks like something that your rich neighbor has is one of the GT cars.
You see the styling cues from the street Corvette here in the Corvette prototype. They have been dominant all weekend. In fact, going back to the series they came from, the Grand Am Rolex series, they were dominant there as well.
These are high downforce prototype machines, delivering about 600 horsepower. And they really put the power to the ground very effectively. It's very bumpy there, coming off the infield section as you rejoin the trioval here.
A little bit of smoke out from underneath the 9. That could be residual stuff that they put on. They take these headers and they put oil on them after the runs and so forth. That could just be burning off still.
Those are sister cars, 2 cars from the Action Express team that joined the series a few years ago in the biggest possible way, winning from out of left field here at Daytona.
And they have been really, really fast all through this weekend. And then before that, even at the Aurora test, these cars have been very fast. I say they are one of the teams to watch for sure.
They've been doing a tremendous job, Dorsey, but I think everyone has question marks in their head. The rules packages came together quite late, so these are really unproven machines that we're looking at here, and they have to run 24 hours. Spoke to Simon Hodgson, who leads the Velocity Worldwide Wayne Taylor Racing team. He said, we haven't done more than 25 minutes consecutive.